Hey, how's it going? Today's like the start of week 7, I think, of being unemployed. If you're new here, there's a sticky comment that has a link to the playlist. Not much happened yesterday. I went and got gas for the mower.
It ain't got no gas in it.
I weed eated the entire property. It took about an hour and a half. And then some vines got sucked up into it above the feed head, so I couldn't tap to feed more line. It took me like 10 or 15 minutes to dig out with a deck screw and a box knife and just tugging on stuff. Like, there's no way to remove that, but you can get up under it. Kind of a poor design. Other than that, I didn't really apply to any jobs. I'm going to look when I'm done here. Hopefully I can find some. I don't think I heard from any. Oh, no, I did. I got rejected from one. And then I had like 6 or 7 per LinkedIn download my resume or look at my resume from applications. The one I got rejected from, I assumed I would anyway. Today is Wednesday. My mother goes to get her port implanted today. My other family member is still in the hospital. I believe they've done the test, the colonoscopy assisted biopsy, and we're just waiting to get that back. I think they're, getting some nutrition too, via a feeding tube or whatever, since they've had trouble eating for quite a while now. That's about it. I had an interesting dream last night. It was my job to play a first-person shooter for a living. Not to like test it, not to like esports, just it's my job to wake up and play 8 hours of a first-person shooter every day. It's got to be somebody's dream come true, right? I don't know if I want that as a job. I used to play a lot of first-person shooters, but just playing like all day Saturday was enough for me. Maybe an hour every day. And I haven't done that since I got married. Even the first time my wife came to visit, I let her in and I was like, hang on, I gotta finish these rounds. Playing Call of Duty, probably Black Ops or Black Ops 2. Some Call of Duty on PlayStation. I always loved PC first-person shooters better, but I really got into the Call of Duty games. I actually have 2 custom PS4 controllers. One of them is broken, but the other one was still working when I quit. Like custom hair triggers, and the buttons changed out for something that's a little more tactile and feels good, and stuff like that. But yeah. At least I'm dreaming about getting a job, I guess. That's definitely a first in this 7-week period. Maybe that's a good sign. I built another dashboard for that nonprofit that I do volunteer work for. I did a snapshot of their top 500 videos from the creation of the channel up until Monday. And then I basically went into Google Analytics and exported everything individually. There's no good way to just export everything. So I did all that, and then I put it together on a nice little Google Sheets. Manipulated some of the data pretty lightly, like the hours. I turned hours into days, weeks, and years, just so you could get a better idea of how well the video is done. And then I had to convert the language codes to actual languages and stuff for like subtitles and closed captioning. And at some point I'm going to find some time to just like play with that data and see what I can do with it. And then I might start doing like a quarterly one or even a monthly audit of their top 500. I just kind of got to play with the data and get an idea of what's there and how I might want to manipulate it. It's kind of fun. Kind of felt like work. I liked that about the last job I had. I built that crazy dashboard, and I would get requests for other stuff. And I wasn't a proper data analyst, but I feel like I was doing stuff that was actually funner than what the data analysts are doing. Because they're just digging around in SQL and making, charts. But I got to go in there and like look for things like, oh, well, I could use the data to do this. And then that's what I'm hoping I can do here for this channel. It'll be a good exercise just to keep myself in that headspace, because I would like to get a job doing that again, that kind of stuff. Even though I don't have the computer science degree and I don't have the experience with stuff like Tableau and Power BI and everything. The job was kind of created for me, and there's not really anything that's analogous to it unless I get a place to create me a job, or maybe I can endear myself further to the nonprofit. They have a lot of digital properties, and I'm sure there's data there for a lot of them, like traffic data and stuff. But I could probably do similar things to this YouTube data. But yeah, guess I'm gonna try to do some AI consulting today. Things are starting to get slim pickings there, so I'm not sure if that's going to last much longer. A lot of the projects I was approved to work on are now gone, but hopefully some of that sticks around for a while, because it's definitely nice to have a little bit of money coming in. Money's still going out faster than it's coming in, but a lot slower than if I didn't have this consulting, which is buying me time to find a job, because it's been 7 weeks. How much longer is it going to be? I don't know. But like I said numerous times before, if I have to, I'll go get a job at McDonald's or, Walmart or something. I'd rather stay out of a warehouse, but they'll pay better. But that's also a lot harder on you. But, yeah. I know one of my subscribers had an interview yesterday, or has an interview this week. I hope that went well or goes well. It's got to be nice to have an interview. So yeah, it'd be nice if she got a job, because then maybe I could get a job, right? If anyone else is going through anything, just let me know in the comments. Feel free to hang out there. I definitely have the free time to respond and stuff. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you tomorrow.